Hi, peace be upon you. I'm Abdullah Mamun, and today, once again, in 14th December, December 2021. So, actually, yesterday I made a gratitude journal. You can say that three things I will be writing every day for 30 days. So, and that should be a consistent journey. And you know what? Yesterday when I started that process and that kind of experiment, I would rather say it experiment, because of course 30 days consistently doing anything, it hard to continue. It is very hard to be consistent at anything. So of course that is good. So you know what? I am struggling today to make this video, but yesterday I was very much motivated to do that. I don't know why, but whatever. As I committed to it, so I have to make video, and that is the power of sharing. So you guys also can have a YouTube channel and share whatever thoughts come to your mind, whatever personal development journey you are in. You just can share it. So yeah, a lot of things today happened to me, and I am happy for all of those. And you know what? It's not the first that I started doing this experiment, like thinking about positive thing and writing down positive things and something like that. I started it a couple of days before, and nowadays I noticed something on myself, that whenever any event arises on in front of me, I'm not getting the negative point first. Maybe some positive thought coming to my mind and I'm feeling happy, but the exact thing that happened with me previously, I was a little negative, that I can just experience. It's coming out of my intuition. So let's see what happened after we complete 3 days, 30 days. uh, and I hope really you guys, if you are watching this video, I also want you to start the journey, so that we can together observe the changes that we are been through, we are having. So that will be fun, right? So what are the beautiful things that happened today with me? I will say number one is adventure with my father. Adventure with my father. Don't just consider about my writing. Nowadays I'm typing a lot. That's why my handwriting are being very ugly and uglier. So what about this adventure today? We had a very big family decision. We had a transaction about land issue in Asian country. Land issue is huge, so we have to buy land and sell land and do a lot of things. So almost, if I say the number, almost $30,000 transaction we did in a couple of days, and today was the final day of it. So my father was feeling a little bit of insecure, because here a lot of insecurity issues are happening here and there. So I found myself a support for my father, and I helped him, and we successfully accomplished the journey. And at night, I came back to home. So that was the big happy moment for me, that I helped my father being alive. So of course, I will put that first, because it's a little unique, and that doesn't happen uh, every time. So that is the one. And the second thing I want to put for, but before it, I want to say a lot of things are happening with me. I'm happy about. You know what? I'm still alive. So I think that's the great gift on the earth anyone can have. And I'm breathe. I have. I'm breathing, right? A beautiful moment. I don't have fever. Uh, I cannot explain how much things our creator have given us, and we have to feel proud, and sorry, we have to feel this gratitudeness of our creator. We just have to think it a little, then we'll find a lot of things. But of course, all of those points can be valid, but personally, as I have to write down just three things, so I will pick up one of those out of many. So let's think what will be the second one. Uh, yeah, at morning when I woke up, first my mother gave me a gift. What was the gift? I will not say that my mother gave me a phone and that and this. My mother gave me a dish. What is that? She made a beautiful thing for me to eat, that I love, really love, my favorite. which is khichdi. In you know what, in Asian country, khichdi is very famous. It is made out of lentil, rice, and a lot of veggies. And that khichdi was with mutton. So those two are my most favorite thing, and I got it when I as soon as I woke up from my bed, and my mother gave me, son, you have a gift today. So that was beautiful thing for me. Of course you can feel it a little silly, but I love it, I still love it. Gift from my mother. I will say that love from my mother. And third thing, I decided a lot of things that I have to put on third list, but now one thing is coming out of in my mind. uh, You know what? Recently, I'm struggling a lot. I found learning knowledge, learning a skill is not enough. Being a good human being is the most important thing I faced. You know what? People here, if their family members here and there, a lot of person following them, they feel like they're the pharaoh. They're someone who are superior than others. So who on earth could think that I am superior than another human being? On what kind of parameters I will put to measure those kind of variables that I'm superior than this guy, and I can beat them, and I have this ability to trade them, to make them fear me, a lot of things. So those kind of arrogance I felt very deeply today. I found some people are being that much rude to others that they're thinking they're superior by default. What kind of thought, what on earth make people think like that? So actually that was a thought provoking thing for me, and I realized that. And they are very arrogant. Not only that, they will force you to what do whatever they want from you. And you know what, I'm from Bangladesh, and we are a most corrupted country, but some of the people like me are trying to make the changes. What our mentality is, what most of the people's mentality is, they're corrupted, right? So being corrupted, they want to influence other in a corruption manner. They want to influence other and compel other to follow their instruction and rules. So I think I thought in that moment, and a little thing that made me realize about life, that I'm 22 right now. So if I predict that I will live for 60 or 65, of course, I that can be right now, but I'm just predicting according to the life expectancy. Maybe one third of my life I just passed, and people are thinking that they will be eternal. What kind of thought is it? If you I'm going to die, why I have to make that kind of association with other people, that I'm the superior and you're the inferior, right? Why? The bad thing about thought process. And one thing I faced, and I realized that if you want to live in a country having those kind of people, and if you want to be good people out of them, then you have to reject the fear of death. You can die anytime. So for that, of course, the creator concept comes first. So think about your creator, and try to be good as much as possible. Of course, try to be good until the last breath. I think that is good for that is my thought. I will be the best soul until my last breath. If anything comes upon me, if anyone come to kill me, then I have to make my thought process in a way so that I will dedicate my life, but I will be the uh, worst worst enemy of those corrupted people. I cannot explain it properly because I'm not good at English speaking, but whatever. So a beautiful thought that changed my perspective. A thought that changed my perspective perspective. Maybe I think I couldn't explain it properly, but yeah, I am feeling something, and that thought making me a good human being at last. So peace be upon you. Goodbye, brothers and sisters.